but I attended first grade in Scotland, and then I went back to China for 3 more years of elementary school before coming to the United States at age 10, where I had to learn English all over again. My entire foundation has been going to very good public schools. And you might not think that because my high school was situated in Bayview Hunters Point in San Francisco, a less desirable neighborhood. But we have some of the best teachers and resources, so middle-class kids like myself would bus into Hunters Point and share the same learning environment as other kids in the neighborhood. Before becoming a teacher, I worked in the LA fashion and TV industry for almost a decade. And before that, I worked as a research assistant for a China human rights organization, as well as the Aspen Institute right out of college. I was able to transition from very different work environments because of my well-rounded public school education. I want to say I'm not against testing or quizzes or assessments. I am speaking out against 60 to 120-minute long standardized tests that do not align with background context for 8, 9, and 10-year-olds. Because teachers and schools are being scrutinized by these tests, teachers have no choice but to teach testing content instead of teaching the foundational skills that we have all come to know as reading, writing, arithmetics. If schools are meant to produce well-rounded young adults, then schools and teachers should be judged by cultivating creative problem solving, the ability to embrace failing and trying again. I have told my students I had to retake my Praxis standardized test 3 times before passing. In fact, I scored lower after studying the second time. If I were to be solely judged on my SAT scores, then I wouldn't have gotten into college. So I pose the question, why are schools, teachers, and students being defined solely by standardized test scores? Instead of rating schools based on summative scores, we would like to feature other indicators like positive school climate, teacher retention, connection to learning, and specialized programming. And if schools continue to function like a test factory, then we will continue to lose students to the streets. We will continue to see youth crimes at a younger and younger age, regardless of curfews or isolating poor performing schools in poor neighborhoods. Thank you so much for your time.